Hey everybody, this is Christy Newman, and this is my horse Triton. Triton is a 10-year-old Hanoverian thoroughbred that I bred. He was born here at the farm. He is 17, 1 or 2. He's enormous. He's a big dude. He's got a bit of ADD, I think. He's very thoroughbred. He's very... he's very sensitive, I guess is the best way to describe him. He wants to please. He is constantly on trying to figure out what he's supposed to be doing. And so he's fun to work with, but also you have to be very, very patient with him because of his personality. So Art to Ride program, which is what we've started working with him on. He's worked, so maybe this is our 4th session with the Art to Ride program. I'm working with him on the ground before I get on. He's not a horse that I lunge because it stresses him out. For whatever reason, I don't know why, he just gets stressed out. So I'm hoping that after a few more sessions like this, lunging will become a part of our program where we can relax into it and then work with him that way. But on the ground this in-hand work has been wonderful for him. He loves it. So I'm working with him in hand just to get him reaching. I should tell you, he had an injury where he ended up jumping onto a fence gate. He spooked and landed with his stifle on a fence gate. He had 14 bone chips in his left stifle that have all been removed. I guess he was around 6 at the time. And obviously he compensated with his right hind leg, and so you'll see it here in the videos. Just a little background on him. You'll see his right hind leg likes to cross under his body a lot, and I suspect that's from that injury, and now it just wants to go there. The muscle memory is telling that right hind to go under his body more, and so he's not always super even in his hind legs. I've had chiropractors look at him and massage therapy. He's great. His body is good, but his muscles have to be retrained. And so I've worked with lots of different coaches with him, and nothing has really stuck. Like I was feeling frustrated with him because he is super sensitive and he's a very big mover. And with the injury, I've always felt that he was stuck in his body somewhere, and I always just thought, oh well, it's from his injury with the bone chips. Never really making excuses for it, but knowing that he's got an unevenness in his muscles in his hind end, and so I never really found the right thing for him, right program for him, and because he does get frazzled very quickly, this has been wonderful for him. So we come into the arena each time now in hand, and we just walk around like this, getting him reaching down and letting go on his back. He actually, this time he came into the arena super chilled out, happy, like excited to work and totally chilled out. And for him, he used to come into the arena in a panic, and it just felt frantic and frazzled the whole time. I don't know how else to describe it. Now it feels amazing, and even working with him in the barn is easier. He's just way happier, and I feel like we're going to get somewhere now. Game on. So it's exciting. So here he's reaching. And like I said, he's not consistent. He's never been in draw reins, or he's lunged in side reins in the past. But he breaks over in the 3rd and 4th vertebrae. My other horses don't do that. So I don't know how this happened. I suspect just from lack of using his core, it's happened. And so I actually didn't ride him for about 6 months. Leading up to the last maybe month I've been working with him again, because I just felt like he needed to chill out. His muscles needed to break, his brain needed to break, and then we found the Art to Ride program. So talk about absolutely perfect timing. And look at him stretching there. I mean, he couldn't put his head down. There's no way he would put his head down before on him or on the ground. Like, I didn't think, I was like, I knew he needed to reach, but I don't think it's going to happen, even though he needed to do that. And now by working with him in hand, he is now reaching. It's brilliant. Not perfect yet, but at least it's starting. So it's exciting. So as soon as he starts reaching, his back moves, and then his hind legs, oh, funny thing, they become even and start pushing correctly, and he moves evenly. So it's like, it's just mind-blowing, super exciting. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just incredible. So here he's still reaching. He's wanting to reach. He's enjoying it because of the endorphins that are released when he is reaching. He's like super chilled out now. He's a chilled out dude, and I love it because that's not that wasn't his go-to before. His go-to was frazzled and panic, and it's funny because the rest, he's been here with me his whole life, and I don't know how that happened because the other horses here are pretty chilled out. So. Yeah, that was just, it's incredible working him in hand there where he's reaching and taking that contact. So the next video will be him with me on him and him under saddle, hopefully showing the same thing.